Wait, I love this. They have Scream, Jigsaw, the boy, Samara, and the twins all vibing with YUQI. Juju my Barrymore, good one by the way. Hey guys, it's me, Cruel. Welcome back to another reaction video on this YouTube channel. Today we have YUQI from I-DLE, my old group, with Freak, her newest title track music video. I am aware there was a pre-release music video for, I believe it's called Could It Be. I've already known that song before though, so I didn't react to it. Reason being, I was at the concert last year. This one is new, I've seen teaser pictures. She looks insane. Like, insane is probably a really good word, visually but also conceptually it looks insane. So let's get right into it. 3, 2, 1, click play. More I-DLE, of course, in a pinned comment, in playlists and links. A lot of I-DLE versions are on Patreon as well. Jeez, that's an outfit and a half. I like it. Is this considered Y2K? I don't know, but it definitely has a lot of goth influences. She has a piercing here, fake of course, but yeah, cool. Red hair, I'm aware, but looks so good on her. I love the hat too. Okay, we have to look at that shot. I like that her eyes have 2 different eyeshadows. Like completely different makeup. That is really interesting. I've not seen that before. Like so contrasting. But she's a bit crazy. Alright.
She's certified freak.
Uh-huh. Okay, tell him. So we are the bear. Ooh. Oh my god, she's hot and sexy, everything at once, bro. Sexy, hot, beautiful, cute somehow still. I don't know how that's even possible, but she still somehow is a bit cute. But this is definitely one of the most sexy YUQIs I've seen. Full English so far. Oh, we have JIGSAW from Saw. Hello there. Shout out to you, JIGSAW. Used to really like the Saw movies back in the day. I want to say that the pre-release is also full English, so it seems like this is just an English release for her, which is interesting. Not the craziest fan of that. I think I always like Korean songs more. At least it's a mix. I always like that more. I'm never a big fan of Korean artists going the full English song route and kind of making that a standard for themselves and like just doing it all the time. I-DLE is not yet doing that, fingers crossed. They had the English album, sure, but they're not really doing it other than that. But YUQI has a tendency to do it, so I mean that's fine, but I would prefer if there's some Korean.
Yeah, I can take no more. She got the thing that I'm looking for. Due to my bed.
Oh, what the fuck? We have a lot of horror movie references, I feel like. Yep. Scream. Yeah, hello Jigsaw again. That's actually kind of... Is that... that kid I know as well. Is it the... What is the... Oh, I just had it on the tip of my tongue. It's not the Calling, it's the... I definitely know this kid though. I always hated this so much. I think this is one of my most... like, scared I was watching a horror movie, I believe. Definitely wasn't that scared from Scream or from Saw. I think those were more entertaining for me than anything. This was definitely scary. I still think Friday the 13th is probably the most scary horror movie I ever watched, but this is up there. Wait, how often did she die? Okay, the twins, I don't know. I think... Oh, that is SAMARA from The Ring, I'm pretty sure. Also really good movie. Kitten freak. Wait, is that SAMARA playing the guitar? What the fuck is this? She's under the bed and they're on the bed. Wait, I love this. They have Scream, Jigsaw, the boy, SAMARA, and the twins. All vibing with YUQI. Juju my Barrymore, good one by the way. What now? Werewolves? Hey, I love the outfits for her in this. This guy in the Jigsaw, who even is this? But he's riding around this fucking tricycle all day, man. Man, cool as concept. Just for that, I already love it.
Stop, hold up, wait a minute. Everybody knows that she can freak you with it. Gonna test drive like Honda Civic. Feel like too fast, gonna.
Is that a PPL? Product placement? Honda Civic.
Gonna test drive like Honda Civic. Feel like too fast, gonna
Hey, yo.
take it. You get me higher. Look in the mirror, I see a fire. Baby, I'm dreaming, see you making me speechless. That's me. Loving the way you.
That's me. I don't know why I had to think of Mario. It's me. Okay, we have a lot of generalized horror movie references as well as this board here, for example. I don't know if the red teddy bear, or bunny, I guess, really, what it is trying to also reference something. I'm not too aware of it, what it could be. She's kind of rapping, by the way. Interesting. Is this supposed to be a Twilight reference with the full moon thing? I can't think of anything else right now, because they're not going deeper on that yet. The whole band is horror movie character. 10 days a week, by the way, huh? Interesting. Honestly, I would say it after. Wait, do I know him? I feel like that's a reveal that people like should know who that is, but he's handsome either way. I wonder if there's any cameos in here I missed completely. Very possible. For all the freaks in the world to be continued. Ooh, that means a B-side music video maybe. I don't know how many songs this has. I'm so uninformed, it's incredible. I'm so uninformed. So, my comments on this. First and foremost, I wanted to talk about how this song can definitely do well on TikTok. I know some people probably think that's like a bad thing. You know, it's a bit like a, generally speaking, somewhat of a negative connotation if you say it's a TikTok song. Oh yeah, it's actually a lot of songs. Holy shit, we have a song with Lexi Liu and PH1 and Mini. I did not know about this. I did not see the tracklist teasers for some reason, so that is a bit of a weird one, I know, because I technically see all the other image teasers, but just not the tracklist. So I know Could It Be already. We had Freak Now. That means we have 5 more songs. One of them really short, the one with Lexi Liu, unfortunately. Actually, Red Rover is also very short, both of these. But we have 2 full songs also, one with Mini, one with PH1. That is really fucking cool. I love all 3 of them. Lexi Liu is a great Chinese solo artist I really like. I assume the connection is a little bit from them doing the 88 Rising promotions through the Heat album. I assume that's where they got to know Lexi Liu, because Lexi Liu is an 88 Rising artist, first and foremost. No, but this is a TikTok certified song in the sense of, this sounds like something, like technically the song itself, and even the way it's sung a little bit, is something that a TikTok artist would do and would go viral with this stuff, you know? It reminds me a little bit in terms of the vibe of the song, even with the rock elements and stuff. A little bit of this ABCDEFU song from, I think it's Gail is the name of her, of the artist, I'm not sure, but yeah, the TikTok song that was like one of the very first really big viral TikTok songs a few years ago. It definitely reminds me a bit of that, so I'm just gonna say it like that, you know? If anyone is mad at that, hey, suck it. But that's just my opinion, first listen basis. Conceptually, I mean, we don't really have to talk about it too much in terms of is this good or not. It's absolutely amazing. I really like it. It's fun. It's comedic. It is making fun of the horror movies. It's at times kind of scary and freaky too, which very much suits this song. It's also a really cool idea of being in this house full of all the horror movie protagonists. It's just such a cool idea. I love it so much. I, for some reason, don't know who this is supposed to be, the twins, but you guys might let me know in the comments if you know. I love the little rap part. That was quite cool. And yeah, I mean, she just looks great, right? Like, the teaser pictures were maybe a little bit more deadly than I... So I kind of anticipated... Let's just see the beginning of this video here. Like, in this outfit that she had, right? Going on for herself. This outfit. This is the most sexy outfit and style she has in this whole video. And based on the teaser pictures, I kind of expected it a lot more in this video than just in one shot, really. So that was not really given, but it's okay. Teaser pictures were just insane, so she looks so good on those. Other than that, what else do I have to say? I think in terms of the song, I guess, right? Like, other than it being like a potentially successful TikTok song and could go viral, honestly, what is my personal opinion on it? I have not really shared all too much about that. So personally, again, other than the fact that I'm not the biggest fan of full English songs from K-pop, that is generally true. There is exceptions to the rule, but generally speaking, not the biggest fan of it. So it is what it is. That's just my opinion, right? That's my taste. Other than that, I think the song is fine. Like, it's a light rock song. It has some obviously pop influences, pop elements, sorry, and has a little bit of hip hop element as well, especially with the part where she raps. The instrumental goes a bit more into that. But generally speaking, it's like a slow, chill pop rock song. It's quite cool. It's like, I don't know, like a chill version of like an Avril Lavigne song, something like that. So this is listenable. I can already tell though it's probably not gonna be the favorite of the album for me. So to me, this is a little bit of a gateway to the album. I think this is actually really good though, because this will be my final little analysis to this. I personally think this is a really good introduction to YUQI as an artist for people to get to know her more. I think this is really cool. I think a lot of people will love the video so much so that they're really interested in what else does she do, right? And they will check out Bonnie and Clyde, Giants, and they will be like, oh my god, actually fucking goated songs, honestly. Those two I personally think. And then they might also just check out the B-sides of this album, the YUQI album, literally called YUQI 1, basically, right? So, because first album. And once they do, I really just hope there's a lot of greatness in this album. I think Freak is a solid base. It's not a bad song at all, but it's also not breathtaking. So this song alone will not really make it for me. I think this album needs a lot more complexity and a lot more cool things going on. I really hope it's not a full English album, honestly. I really, really hope it's just the title and the pre-release. If there's one more English, whatever. But I really hope there's some variety in there, and some Korean songs as well. I really, really like her Korean singing, and I think she usually taps into a completely different world whenever she does a full English song. She becomes a little bit, like she does a little bit more of an Americanized sound. So I don't particularly like that sound as much as I do like her Korean sound, if that makes sense to you. I guess the last thing actually I want to do real quick is I want to look at the credits. I just want to check, you guys can check this together with me, how much she was involved and maybe who else is involved. So obviously PH1 also wrote, and Alexa Liu wrote some parts as well. Minnie didn't do actually anything for this, so she's just here for the feature. And then in terms of writing credits, because, well, YUQI, let's just say here, YUQI is actually the main producer of My Way, Drink It Up, and Every Time, so 3 B-sides. So now the only 2 songs I know, Freak and Could It Be, are actually mostly without YUQI. She is listed in lyrics and composing, but very, very on the bottom of it. So usually how it goes is the first names are the ones that have more impact on it and more decision making. They pretty much participated more. So percentage wise, YUQI was barely involved with Freak and she wasn't involved at all with Could It Be, which I personally very much see at Could It Be. It's just not her at all, in my opinion. But this I also thought similarly, but then again, I can see that she had her hand in there. I can see it. Now, there's one more song where she's not involved at all, which is Red Rover, which is interesting. There's also On Clap, which is a song with Lexi Liu. Doesn't really involve her either too much, but I'm really curious now about My Way, Drink It Up, and Every Time, because not only is she listed first in producing, but also first in lyrics in all of those 3 songs. So we essentially have 3 out of 7 songs that are completely hers, like 80%, 70% probably are her songs. in terms of writing and production, which is fucking amazing. I love that. And then she had 2 more songs where she has a little bit of sprinkled stuff in there. So she probably sit next to the producers and was like, hey, maybe you can do this too. And they kind of just did it for her, right? That's very likely what happened here. Other than that, she probably wasn't involved all too much in that. Which is very interesting that in the Lex Liu collab, it's not really a thing. But other than that, I see a lot of boy toy songs. Actually, it's basically every song where YUQI is on is a boy toy and PLZ collab between them and YUQI. And then all the other songs have completely different names on them every time. So we pretty much outsourced Western writers and producers for 4 of the 7 songs, and for 3 of them we had YUQI do them. So yeah, it's a half and half album, which I actually already am very happy about, because that will very likely mean I will enjoy the B-sides more than I enjoyed Could It Be a Freak necessarily. Again, Freak is not a bad song at all. I'll probably say Could It Be is about it's like a 5 or 6 out of 10 for me. I'm actually not the biggest fan of it. Freak is probably a 7. Which is a very solid score for me. So yeah, that will be it for my reaction to YUQI Freak. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed as much as I did. And YUQI's back. Let's get it. We waited for this for a long time, actually, first Me album. And it's finally here. So you better stream that. Yeah. And I think I'm just gonna sit down real quick, and after I edit everything and post this on YouTube, I'll probably just record an album listen for this as well, because I'm curious now. I'm very curious. And this is my old group after all. So yeah, if you want to see the album, listen to this, it's over on Patreon. In the comment section here on YouTube, the first link will lead you there. So, peace.